Stalked here, and welcome back to the long, dark, Stalked. Da da da. I want to come over here and check. I just got a new mouse and a new keyboard, and I'm gonna have to, I think, alter the settings again on my mouse because it doesn't feel the same as my old mouse did. So I'm going to have to figure out good settings for that. But anyhow, so we have rabbit pelts that are 95% cured. Let's see. It is the start of a new day. Need to grab some more water. Need to have some breakfast. All right. What are we looking at here? Get some of this lower condition meat to eat that all up first. Hope that doesn't give us food poisoning. Not really a big deal if it does. We want to do a bout of hibernation to kind of get us through all this meat that we have. But first I was going to go and start collecting some wood. I'm going to use our hatchet up as much. See there? That mouse is jumping around a bit, I think. Okay. Possibly it has something to do with this. My arm, because of the way that I have my new computer set up, it's sitting next to me on a cart. It's not sitting like my old iMac was an all-in-one, so computer was up on the desk where the monitor is. But this new Mac Pro, it's not an all-in-one. It actually has things like wires coming off of it, which is something that I don't particularly care for. Okay, it's gonna get a little chilly, it seems. That's a branch. Those are branches. Okay. So anyhow, the mouse, or the little USB, I don't know what you would call it, receiver or something. I don't know. What do you call those things that you plug into the computer? It controls the mouse. I don't know. Okay, so we're getting. Okay. Come on. Anyhow, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Anyhow, that thing, it's sitting on this cart next to me, but it is like my arm gets in the way in between that and the mouse. And sometimes it like interferes, I think, with the signal, so I'm going to have to figure out another way to set this up. Like get a USB hub with a longer cable, because I have a USB hub, but it has a pretty short cable. So drop this stuff. I'm sure all this stuff is just fascinating to you. I know. Okay. Oh, before I forget, I need to start my timer. There we go. Okay, timer is started. And we're done, but we're getting warmer. How do these look now that we've spent a little bit of time? 99% cured. Gosh, that 1%, I tell you. That 1% will be the end of me. Still warming up, yeah. But, anyhow, we also need to make some more water. We're kind of running a little bit low on water in our water ledge over here. So, is this the one that's cured? No, this is at 42%. So, that's still got a ways to go. I think that takes 12 days to cure. I think bear pelts take 12 days. And I can't remember how long wolf pelts take. Are they like 7 days? I think deer hides are like 5. And rabbit pelts, I don't know. Is that wolf going to go after that deer? Are we going to see nature unfold before our eyes? Just trying to, oh, we're not in the little cabin anymore. There we go. I guess not. Just trying to warm up a little bit more so I can go out and get some more wood. And then we're going to have a nice fire. Make some water. See if these things will hurry up and get cured. That wolf is glitching. I wish you could zoom in this game. I mean, you can if you have your rifle. I wish you could zoom without your rifle. Like, binoculars should be a thing, don't you think? Yeah, he gave up. He's turning around. Alright, are we warm enough yet? We'll just come out here and get some nice fresh sticks. Hey, Wally. He's grumpy. Break this guy down. Our hatchet should be getting pretty close to the end here now. Let's see. Make sure he's not too close. Stick. Any other branches or anything around here? There's a stick. Okay. I should say limbs, I guess. It's probably good for now. Are they cured? Oh, they're cured! Yay! Okay. I'm going to pick those up. We'll drop these things. Drop. And let's drop some of these sticks. I guess 12 of those. All right. Oop. Silly mouse. Okay, we're hungry and we're thirsty. So let's go. It's gonna annoy me. Let's go grab Oh. Order this by condition. Go grab some meat. There should be... Oh, no. 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 Bad mouse. Bad mouse. And it's not the mouse's fault. But it kind of is. But it's not. But it is. And we're thirsty. Alright. And let's make some... Let's see. Oh, and we have a bunch of cured gut, too. It's like... Is it all cured? Nope. That's cured, that's cured, that's cured, that's cured. That's not. That is. That is. Those two are not. Okay. So let's go ahead and make some delightful rabbit skin mitts. Takes 8 out with fishing tackle. Why are we using fishing tackle? Why are we doing that? Where did we put... Do we not have... Oh, we do. We do. Don't like that jumping. Stop it. Stop it, mouse. Stop it. Okay, let's do... Well, let's see what the temperature is. Oh, 15 degrees. We're plenty warm. We're plenty warm. Let's do 5 hours then. Let's just do it all. This is gonna be nice. Gonna be nice. Oh, we have some rabbit skin mitts now. Okay, 19-degree clothing bonus, 12-degree wind chill bonus. But when we put on our rabbit skin mitts, let's take a look now. 21-degree Celsius clothing bonus, not just Fahrenheit. We're talking Celsius here. And 14-degree wind chill bonus. Nice. Real nice. Okay. And into the hatch our old mitts go. And how are the rest of our things looking? Yeah. Most of it's looking good. The cloth stuff is deteriorating a little bit. Our hat's gonna need to be repaired before too long. But all in all, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay. And we're thirsty again. We need more water. I wonder if maybe we should go ahead and do we start a fire now and make more water? Might as well. Might as well. We're not completely exhausted. Am I all out of matches? That's right. That's one thing I needed to do, is go and grab some more matches from that fishing hut. Because I forgot I put all of my wood matches in there and didn't save any to start the fires. But that's fine. I wanted to get rid of the cardboard matches first anyhow. So. Go ahead and that should be plenty of time to get lots of water. Lots and lots of water. And boil that. Let's just grab some more fuel for the fire and just make up a ton of water. Just a ton. There we go. Whoops. Let's make some more water. Probably gonna be getting pretty tired soon, I think. And boil. Dehydrated. Well, let's remedy that since we have plenty of water in our backpack. And let's pick up more sticks. Uh-oh, our stick pile is getting kind of low. Gonna have to replenish it. More stick hunting. Which I know you all enjoy so very much. And that's why I keep subjecting you to it. I mean, that's why I continue to do it for you, because I know you enjoy it so very much. Okay, let's do 2 more liters at a time, maybe. Just get as much done as we can with this fire for now. Boil that. So I have plenty to last us. Probably gonna have to put on 1 or 2 more sticks to get this boiled. Yeah, it's gonna take 20 minutes to boil, I think. Add fuel and boil water. And we're exhausted. But we got it all done, so... And... we have plenty of water to drop now. Let's drop 16 liters. And get a little bit more food out. A couple more pieces of meat. And then eat. Eat it up. And drink. Alright. And we'll head to bed. Stop with the jumping. Just make sure. Feels like 61 degrees Celsius in here. Let's get a nice full 10 hours of sleep. Oh man, it's so nice to get a full night's sleep again. Not have to worry about getting hypothermia in the middle of the night. Dying. And thirsty. Alright. We're looking good. There's only 4 hours of daylight left. So let's just start hibernating, shall we? And whilst we're doing that, I have a special treat for Scott Smith and Marcus Doyle because they were complaining about the lack of fishing. And so, whilst we're hibernating, I would like for you guys to enjoy this little interlude on me. Now, I was trying to come up with some fishing stories to tell to go along with this little fishing trip I took just for you guys. This game is called Fishing Planet, and it's a fun one. I don't have any of the DLC packs or anything, but there are plenty of them that you can choose from apparently, but they're all like super expensive. I wasn't gonna buy them just for that, but so I mean, if you guys are really into fishing, you can go and search for it yourself. I'll leave a link to the Steam page and you can get it for yourself. But anyhow, it kind of reminds me of when I first got married. Well, actually, my husband, I married into a fishing family, but when we were first dating, my husband refused to take me out fishing because he said that women were bad luck on the boat. So he refused to take me out. He's got a couple different boats. One is an 18-foot jet craft that he uses. Well, he doesn't use it so much. His dad uses it a lot because his dad is retired, and he doesn't use it as much anymore. Now he's getting a little older, but he used to use it all the time, every day. And he would go out there fishing on the boat, and we'd always have like freezers full of salmon, smoked salmon. He likes to smoke his own salmon, and so we always had tons of salmon in the freezer. But so anyhow, before we got married, though, my husband refused to take me out on the boat because he said that women are bad luck. So I can't have a woman on my boat because it's bad luck when they go out, salmon fishing or whatever. So finally, once we got married, he was like, "Well, I guess I'll take you, since I mean technically it would be, that boat would be half mine, so he should probably take me on it, right?" So anyhow, so he took me out on the boat, and I figured out why they say that women are bad luck on the boat. And ladies, let me tell you, it's because we catch all the fish. And they're bigger than the ones that the guys catch too. And guys don't like that. They don't like it when you catch all the fish. They like to be the ones to catch all the fish. Whatever. So, but anyhow, I got really, really involved in fishing for a while there. My first year of marriage, because I'd never really done it before, and it was so much fun that I started learning how to tie my own lures, and I go to the craft store and buy, they're called wedding rings. They're like little rings made of rhinestone, and we'd use those when we'd go kokanee fishing out on the lake. And I'd make, like, there was one lure that I made to go salmon fishing that all the guys in the family ended up using, because it was like the lucky the lucky lure. It became the lucky lure. They called it the silver bullet. Unfortunately, I think it was my husband that was out fishing one day, and he was using it, and he caught a snag, and it's somewhere down on the bottom of a river, resting in peace forever. So anyhow, I had a lot of fun, but that was before I got pregnant with my son, and you know, you just can't go out fishing quite as much when you have a newborn baby at home to take care of, because they don't like to spend hours and hours out on boats somewhere. And that would be kind of dangerous too. So, but before my son was born, though, I would my husband has a son from a previous marriage, and I used to take him out fishing after school every day, because he really loved fishing too, and still does to this day. He loves fishing, but so I would take him down to the store, and we'd pick out lures, and after school we'd go down to the river, and we'd do some drift fishing, or we'd go over to a lake, local lake, where they had some salmon that was, or not salmon, I think. Well, there was some salmon in there, I guess, but there was a lot of trout in there as well in this lake that was stocked. It was all stocked, but yeah, so we'd go there and we'd fish, and it was so much fun. But like I said, it's hard to do when you have a newborn. So after my son was born, it was like, can't do that as much anymore. But so at least this game kind of brought back some fond memories for me. So might have to, well, I doubt very much I would make it into a series, because it's really not very interesting to watch, and it would be a very boring commentary, I think. But for this period of time, I know it's not ice fishing, but you guys wanted some fishing. They wanted to see me do some fishing in the game, they said, or Scott said, that's something we haven't seen you do in this series. The only thing we haven't seen you do in this series is fishing, because he knows how I feel about fishing. It's pointless in this game. It is so pointless. It is, you know, you waste your hatchet or your knife by breaking the ice, and then it's just, you know, you can get some decent sized fish sometimes, but most of them that you catch are just not worth the calories you expend trying to catch them. So whatever. I'll just go ahead and do some fishing for you guys, since that's what you want to see me do, is some fishing. That's fine. I do it all for you. I am a slave to the demands of my subscribers. So that's not true. I am not. But I do like to make you guys happy when I can. Oh. Let's see. Sorry, this mouse is jumping around again. So, oh, and another thing. Just today, The Walking Dead Michonne was released. And I've been looking forward to that for a while, since it was first announced. And because I haven't played any of the other Walking Dead games in the series, but I have seen, you know, the first 2 seasons. I've seen the was it the 400 days or whatever it was called. I have seen those, and they're really interesting. And after Daryl, Michonne is like my favorite character in The Walking Dead. And I don't read the comic books. I just watch the TV shows. But I just love her. And then, I don't know. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys if you haven't seen the last episode of The Walking Dead. But I'm really happy with what happened in the last episode. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm just really happy for Michonne. But so anyhow, I thought it would be a great series, a great game to play on the channel. And I don't know if you guys would like to see that or not, but I'm going to do it anyhow. So there, but however, so it was just released, and I was going to play it today, and I was going to try to do this episode and the first episode. Oh, I'm not there. Let's see. This episode and the first episode of the of that game, but Telltale Games somehow messed up the release for the Macs, and they released the Windows version of the game to everyone. So unfortunately, I am very fortunate to have my beautiful new Mac Pro that I love so much, but that means that I can't play that game until they fix it. And so I've been looking in to see how much progress they've made towards that end, and all the developer has said is it will be fixed soon, and that was hours ago. So I don't know what soon means. I'm hoping it doesn't mean days and days and days, but or weeks and weeks and weeks, who knows. But sometimes developers do not hop right on problems. I think we're kind of spoiled by the developers of The Long Dark, because they are very quick to fix problems that pop up and affect their players. So not all developers are like that, unfortunately. So eventually, once they get this problem fixed, though, I will be playing the game. I'll be playing The Walking Dead Michonne. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I also bought another game, and I haven't played it, and I haven't seen any gameplay of it. So I am not sure if I will play it for this channel or not. I might open it up and take it for a quick spin, just to see how, you know, it performs, or if it's something that I'd like to share on the channel or not. The graphics looked a little dated, a little hokey from what I saw, but that's not, you know, graphics aren't always the end-all be-all of video games, because I've played games before that I really enjoyed that, I mean, the graphics were just kind of terrible. But so it's the gameplay that's important, not necessarily the graphics. But I'll have to judge that and see. See how it how it works on my system, and if it works all right, maybe we'll give it a shot. It's called The Lifeless Planet. I don't know if any of you guys have any previous knowledge of that. You know, sometimes you can buy a game and see a video of it or just pictures of it, and you think, oh, that looks awesome, and then you get into it and it's like, oh, that was all smoke and mirrors. I think that about a lot of EA games, actually. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I like The Sims, I do, but I really miss it when it was just Maxis. Before EA got their hands on it, when Will Wright was involved with it, it was a totally different game. It just had so much more personality back then. But, anyhow, won't get on that soapbox. But I used to, well, I still technically do create custom content for the Sims franchise, every now and then. But, just not for the EA franchise. It's just on a site called Mod the Sims, and it I am a featured creator on there. I've been doing it since The Sims 2, and it's a lot of fun. Anymore, I kind of I use it a lot for putting my own artwork in the game, because it's just a fun way to share my artwork with people who probably wouldn't even know it existed otherwise, which is most of the world. Not that most of the world plays the game or knows who I am on there, but it's a fun way to kind of get your work out there in different avenues. So I'm gonna have to do another pack, because I did a pack of, I think it was like 35 pieces of artwork in my last pack. It went over pretty well, so might put together another pack like that. But we're getting down to, I'm still playing the Long Dark, for those of you that are just still appreciating the peaceful serenity of the fishing. Right now, I'm still working on the hibernation thing. I'm pretending like I maybe I just caught a really awesome big fish, and you guys are super impressed with my skills. I know, I'm really good at that, right? Yeah, I know. I don't remember where that game said. I think it was like on the Missouri River or some place like that. I don't know. But it's like a nice place to catch bass and crappie and bluegill, I think. I've never gone fishing for, my brother-in-law fishes for bass every once in a while. Oh, I still have meat. But I've never gone bass fishing before. There's places around here that you can get it. You can catch it, but we're more of a salmon fishing. We're more into the salmon fishing. Actually, the first time that my husband took me out on the boat to go fishing for salmon, I ended up... He still doesn't know how this happened, but I ended up catching a flounder. And first I was like, and it's like, it was small, like it was a little tiny flounder. And at first I thought that I had a leaf on my hook. Because I was pulling it up and it was kind of fluttering around like a leaf. I'm like, I just, got some gunk on my on my hook. I have to just clean it off and put some more right on there. And nope, my husband was like, that's not a leaf, that's a fish. I'm like, what? That's not a fish. Look at it again. Sure enough. So, if you don't know what a flounder looks like, what a tiny little flounder looks like, it looks like a little leaf. That's what it looks like. Little tiny leaf with eyes. It was like all brown. It was like a dark brown. It was all fluttery. All fluttery. That's the best way I can describe it. It was just fluttery. I was out fishing with my brother-in-law once, and he goes fishing a lot too. And I was out fishing with him one day, and he likes to go out in the deeper water. So we were out there and a little bit deeper water. And there was a boat that came by, and I had a fish on my line, and it was, I mean, it had jumped out of the water, so I could tell that it was huge. And my brother-in-law said that's got to be like a 40-pound salmon. I've never caught a fish that big before. And but he's caught plenty of fish, so I trust his judgment on the size of it. I don't know, but so I had the biggest fish ever that I could have ever caught on my line, and there's just another boat that just came just trolling right on through. And he just got all tangled up in my line, and I lost my big fish. And that's not just a story. That's not like, oh, I could have got the biggest fish in the world. I mean, it wasn't, obviously there are bigger fish than that to be caught out there, but I was pretty proud of it. I saw it. At least I saw it. It would have tasted great. It would have gone great in my belly. But, oh well. Ever since then, the guy was trolling in this yellow boat, bright yellow boat, and he's one of those guys that doesn't know what they're doing, apparently. I mean, I'm not one to talk because I wouldn't know what I was doing either if it was just me out there, but when you have hardened old-time fishermen like the men in my husband's family, they don't take too kindly to outsiders coming in and messing up their catch. So. They've got they're set in their ways. They're stubborn old salts. Anyhow, but so ever since then we call that guy Banana Boat because he's out there all the time, and my brother-in-law and my father-in-law have met him. I'm sure he's a really nice guy, and sure everything's just fine, I'm sure now. And I'm sure they get along fine, but hasn't come to blows or anything. But boy, some of those people down there, man, so involved in the in their fishing. And there was a guy that used to go down to the place where we fished, and I mean there were a bunch of boats that would just troll around and around in a circle in the same spot. And so you kind of get to know the people that fish in the same place as you, because you're going around in a circle in these little boats for hours and hours on end. And so you start talking to one another from one boat to the next. And one of the guys down there, and there had been some issues with some sea lions in that area that were getting pretty bold, and they were, someone would get a fish on the end of their line, and the sea lions would just wait for the fish to tire itself out when it was being reeled in, and then right before they were reeled into the boat, the sea lion would come and take the fish off of the line and have himself a nice little meal. And there's some of those fishermen were not too pleased about that, and they were just going to, all ends to get rid of those sea lions. And it's quite illegal to mess with the sea lions in the area. There were a ton of sea lions in that area, but it's illegal to do anything to them. And well, I guess this guy had had enough, and he took out his gun and he shot one of them, one of those sea lions, and killed it. And he got caught, and totally not worth it for a fish to me. That's just crazy to me. But he just, guess my father-in-law said he just took his checkbook in. He just wrote out the check for that $10,000 fine, and he just plopped it right down on the counter and said it was worth every penny. So I don't know. Some of these guys, I don't know about that. Some of them getting a little too involved in that fishing of theirs. So, but I've not been that obsessed with a hobby ever, so I can't really put myself in their shoes. So definitely would not make the same choice myself. I would probably just go somewhere where there are no sea lions. But like I said, grizzled old salts just set in their ways. What can you do? Okay, I think it's about time that we wrap up the fishing interlude of this here episode, because we are coming up on the end of our meat stores in the long dark. Not the end of it. We do have a few more pieces left, and I am so surprised. We're getting down into the 50% range here now on this food, and we have not had food poisoning yet. But now that I say that, let's see what happens. No, that didn't give us food poisoning. And oh, that's the timer to stop. So let's go ahead and try this piece. No food poisoning from that either. Kind of shocked. So, and now my dog is barking. But the timer says it's time to go. Wallace. It's time to go and get some more meat, it looks like, because, well, it says actually it's time to end the episode, but in the next episode, it looks like, well, we need to get some more meat because we have the partial piece here, and then we have 3 more pieces of meat, and then we'll be done with that. So we have survived now because of all of that hibernating. We have now survived 39 days, 1 hour, 13 minutes. So we're almost up on 40 days. Almost. That's crazy. So we're going to go ahead and sleep. It's terribly cold and windy and horrible out there anyhow. So we're going to go ahead and sleep for another hour just to save our progress. And I'll go ahead and end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.